Well now, something showed up in the mail today. I think I might know what this is. So we're going to do an unboxing and review of what's in this package. So what is it? Glad you asked. It's an Opteka VM-3000 Gold Series stereo video microphone for use on this DSLR that we're using right now to do this video. Let's see what we got here. Okay, says it has a frequency response of 30 to 20,000, signal noise ratio 76 dBs, powered by a 9-volt alkaline battery, has a cold shoe built in, 3.5mm mini jack output. It weighs 191 grams, whatever that amounts to. I just bought it because it's black and gold and it looks cool. We bought this to use with our Nikon DSLR, using a D5100, a little bit older device, but does a great job for what we need. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what's inside. I love doing these unboxing. It's like Christmas morning every time you do one. It's exciting. They put it in there so well. Well, it's obviously very well padded. Got your instructions. This is supposed to be a very high quality stereo microphone. It goes on the hot shoe, which we're going to use it as a cold shoe because it doesn't actually pull any power out of the camera itself. It does run on a 9-volt battery. Has a mount with some vibration absorbing bands. And there's your shoe. Feels like a real high quality piece. I believe this mic retails for, I want to say, about $70 or $80. It's huge. It is gigantic. The black and gold is pretty classy looking, if you care about such things. Has some switches on the back. Has a high pass filter, it looks like. And a gain switch. You get 0 dBs or minus 10 dBs. And the output. Stereo cord. So we're going to go ahead, load it up with a battery, and then we'll be doing some audio tests to see how much better, it better be better, than the built-in Nikon mic. Alright, we just unscrewed the mic. It's threaded. It is an aluminum body. Nice quality feel to it. We've got a Circuit City. How about that? We thought they were out of business. Nope, they still exist as an online company. Shameless product plug right there, but uncompensated. We are not paid for that. So batteries in. Check for power before we put it back together. Green light. Good news. Screw the body back together again. Gonna mount it to our shoe. It did come with some spare bands. Probably going to need them. They do stretch over time. Little silicate gel. Doggone, it says do not eat it. I mean, and I'm kind of hungry right now, but I'm not going to eat it on camera. There's the 3.5mm stereo cord. We have the microphone in the mount. It's suspended on rubber. It does have little markings, little divots where these bands line up, and you want to get the microphone centered up. Now this thing is heavy, and for those of you that are used to dragging around a DSLR that's already heavy, it's worth noting this is going to add a substantial amount of weight, probably like 7 or 8 ounces. Okay, so it's going to take your heavy rig and it's going to make it even heavier. Definitely not as convenient as a GoPro for run and gun, but we're hoping for awesome audio quality because we're going to do some music related stuff on the channel. And our sub-channel, YKP HD Music. Let's go ahead and try this thing out. Let's get it plugged in and mount it up. There's our cable in there. This goes into the jack right on the side of your DSLR. Take a look at the mic screen. Okay. Okay, so we just jumped over to our GoPro to give you an idea what the Opteka VM-3000 looks like mounted on the DSLR. It's big, huge really. So it's plugged in. You can see where it goes in, the jack on the side. The camera's not powered up at the moment. So we're going to take it outside and we're going to do some testing for you. First up in our microphone shootout is the Nikon built-in mic. We're going to take a walk through a wooded area that has dry leaves, sticks, another brush. This is an excellent test of a microphone's sensitivity, noise level, and ability to resolve low-level details. We're leaving the focus motor of the lens activated because that is a known problem area for DSLRs, is the internal microphone picking up the sound of the focus motor. I'm going to do something I rarely do, and that's shut up. We're just going to listen to the sounds of nature here through the Nikon internal mic. To make things interesting, we decided our second contender in our microphone shootout would be a GoPro Hero 5 Black. This device is here and is part of another review that's taking place. We thought it would be neat to throw it into the mix. We're walking the exact same path that we just walked with our Nikon. GoPros are famous for their image quality, not so much for their audio. The image stabilization on the camera has been turned off to minimize the amount of processing that's being done. Once again, I'm just going to allow you to hear the sounds of nature. This will be an excellent test of the low-level detail sensitivity of the built-in microphones. I'm speaking about 1 foot away from the mics. Now I'm very close to the right mic of the GoPro and very close to the left mic of the GoPro. And now for our third contender in this contest. This is an Odrvm 1080p action camera. It's Chinese and it cost $20. It's also going to be part of an upcoming review. Now remember not to focus too much on the visuals in this particular review. This is all about audio. We simply want to showcase the differences between these different devices, and you be the judge of what you like the best. If the microphone has excellent sensitivity, right now you should hear crickets, birds, all sorts of other insects here in this wooded area. Okay. And now for our fourth and final contender, the remote mounted Opteka VM-3000 stereo mic. I'm going to do the same 2-minute walk. The camera is being held the same distance from us. We are directly behind the mic. We've left the autofocus motor on so you can hear what the difference is between the internal and the external mics. Once again, we're going to do our low-level sensitivity test. Pay attention to what you hear. Insects, birds, animals. I'm now speaking just off the right side of the microphone. Now I'm speaking off the left. And that concludes this portion of our testing. We're going to move on to the music. Do not attempt to adjust your screen. It should be black right now. We're going to do a music test. We can't play any commercially popular music because the music police will hit us with a copyright strike. We're going to use a jazz piece that's not super popular. You'll get the idea of what the differences between the mics are. Each music clip is going to last about 2 minutes. This is the Nikon D5100 internal mic. Okay. Our next contender is the GoPro. now the very inexpensive Odrvm 1080p action cam. And now for the one most of us have probably been waiting for. I know I have. The Opteka VM-3000. It's probably worth noting that the speakers being used for this demonstration are a set of self-powered advents along with a Yamaha subwoofer. The distance between the speakers is roughly 3 feet, and the microphones have been placed in an equilateral triangle for the best possible sound quality. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to mash that notifications button so you don't miss a thing.